Ancient survival instincts still controlling you today. Number 1. Social anxiety. You walk into a crowded cafeteria. Everything looks clean, calm, and fluorescent. And yet, for some reason, your brain quietly screams, "Run." Why? Because deep in the folds of your 21st century brain is a caveman-level threat detector, one that was never updated for modern lighting and sneeze guards. See, ancient humans evolved in environments where food was scarce and other humans were extra. Sharing resources could mean conflict. Conflict could mean injury. And injury back then often meant becoming bear food. So even now, in a completely safe Whole Foods, your nervous system might hit the emergency alarm just because someone reached for the tongs at the same time as you. This same instinct explains why group settings can make you sweat bullets. Your brain still treats other people like potential competition or threats, especially when survival resources, like food, personal space, or attention, are on the line. And by survival resources, I mean that last garlic breadstick you're eyeing across the room. Basically, your anxiety at buffets, parties, and office kitchens isn't social awkwardness. It's evolutionary trauma. Number 2, the snap judgment reflex. Let's say you meet someone new. They smile, you smile, and in 0.3 seconds your brain has already decided, trustworthy? Threat? Would I follow them into a forest? That's your ancient snap judgment reflex, built for speed, not accuracy. Back in prehistoric times, this was a lifesaver. You didn't have time to analyze someone's LinkedIn endorsements or astrology chart. You needed a rapid-fire read based on whatever scraps of visual data you had, posture, eye contact, symmetry, smell, probably important back then. And the price of getting it wrong wasn't awkward small talk, it was death. Fast forward to now, and this system is still very much in place. The problem? It's hilariously outdated. You're sizing up people based on vibes and eyebrow angles like it's 12,000 BCE, and they might steal your mammoth jerky. Meanwhile, they just asked if you wanted oat milk in your latte. Your brain's ancient threat assessment software is still running in the background, labeling strangers as friend or foe using a checklist written before electricity. It's like trying to run Photoshop on a potato. Number 3, the fear of being watched. Ever get that someone's watching me feeling? You're alone in your room, no windows open, no sounds, just you and the creeping dread that something with eyeballs is nearby. Good news, you're not paranoid. Bad news, it's a feature, not a bug. This delightful little glitch is the result of your brain being hardwired to assume eyes are always on you. Back in tribal days, being watched often meant danger, a predator tracking you, a rival sizing you up, or your nosy cave neighbor noticing you stole extra berries. So the brain evolved to prioritize that watched feeling. Even the possibility of being observed kicks your nervous system into gear. That's why eyes in paintings feel creepy. That's why mannequins seem alive. That's why you check behind the shower curtain even when you live alone. Your ancient lizard brain would rather false alarm 10 times than miss the one time something was actually there. Which is why your modern self occasionally freaks out over your own coat hanging weird in the dark. Basically, your survival instincts think you're still being hunted. By what? Unclear. But probably something with claws. Number 4, hunger rage mode. You miss lunch. The world becomes unbearable. Someone breathes near you and suddenly you're planning their emotional destruction. Congratulations, you've unlocked Hanger, the ancient rage monster that lives in your stomach. When early humans didn't eat, it wasn't a minor inconvenience. It was a slow march toward death, so your body evolved a system to make sure you didn't forget. Enter Hanger, a delightful cocktail of plummeting blood sugar, cortisol spikes, and adrenaline. Basically, your brain hits the gas pedal and throws a tantrum because you dared to skip a sandwich. The result? You become irrational, impulsive, and kind of a jerk. Because in caveman times, rage might have helped you fight off someone who tried to steal your last squirrel meat. Now, it just makes you snap at a barista for asking if you want whipped cream. What's wild is that your brain knows the solution is just one granola bar away. But until it gets that bar, it will threaten everyone in a 5-meter radius like it's protecting its cave territory. Because food equals survival equals must have now. So if you've ever gotten mad at someone just for chewing too loudly while you were hungry, don't worry. That wasn't you. That was your Neanderthal showing.